So I'll just start with the topic with the brief introduction about Jammu and Kashmir, Pakistan-occupied Kashmir, and Aksai Chin. Jammu and Kashmir was an erstwhile state which is now bifurcated into two union territories, which is Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir and Union Territory of Ladakh. Pakistan-occupied Kashmir is an area of 13,297 square kilometers, which was under the control of Pakistani forces when the ceasefire line came into effect on 1st January 1949. Aksai Chin is a region in the northeastern end of India's crown, which is now under Chinese occupation for many decades now. Now I'd like to go back to the history and start with the instrument of accession, which was signed between Maharaja of Jammu and Kashmir and the government of India. At that time, it was decided that Kashmir will join Indian Union, but on one condition, that the popular will of the people shall be asserted on the matter. But the Indian Union could not conduct plebiscite because of the uncertainty caused by Pakistani-backed armed rebellion. Then Indian government gave special provision to the people of Jammu and Kashmir through Article 370 and 35A. Now I would like to now start with the views of mainstream political parties. Let me begin with the Congress. Since Congress was the first ruling party after independence, so it has witnessed Kashmir issue right from its genesis. Congress was of the opinion that Jammu and Kashmir is the integral part of India, and when they said Jammu and Kashmir, it means Pakistan-occupied Kashmir and Aksai Chin as well. Congress General Secretary Ambika Soni, she said that we would want the government to regain the part which is under Pakistani occupation from past many decades. And Congress was also against the abrogation of Article 370, which I'll discuss later on. Now let me come to the views of BJP, which is Bharatiya Janata Party. But before discussing the views of BJP, I'd just like to highlight one main point of Bharatiya Janasangh, which was the predecessor party of Bharatiya Janata Party. Bharatiya Janasangh said that Kashmir is an integral part of Indian Union. And when they said Kashmir, it again means Pakistan-occupied Kashmir as well as Aksai Chin. And they said that Pakistan is trying to grab it by force. BJP is also of the same opinion that Pakistan-occupied Kashmir as well as Aksai Chin is an integral part of Indian Union. External Affairs Minister said, we expect one day we will have physical jurisdiction over the Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. BJP is against giving more autonomy to the people of Jammu and Kashmir. According to them, if more autonomy will be given to the people of Jammu and Kashmir, that will give rise to the non-democratic fundamentalist forces. But my question here is, who gave rise to the non-democratic fundamentalist forces? Again, BJP held Congress government responsible for the rise of militancy. My question here is, did anybody ask, why did people out there join militancy? Why, if a person who is doing his PhD is joining militancy, was it the only alternative to them? Now, there are many reasons for people joining militancy there. First, now let me say that democratic rights was not given to the people. Government was not accountable to the people, and unemployment was definitely at its peak. And when unemployment is there, there are chances that youth can be exploited by any anti-national element. BJP was also the main proponent of the idea of abrogation of Article 370, which the article has been abrogated now on 5th August 2019. But being a student of political science, I must say that the abrogation of Article 370 has violated the basic structure of our Indian Constitution. It has violated the basic structure of our Indian Constitution, and which was federalism, definitely. And BJP, I must ask this question, that if it was something which was so important, so necessary for the people of Jammu and Kashmir, then why was it done without the consent of 1.25 crore people? And if it is now done, why are they not allowed to speak for something which is so important for themselves and for their lives, for their futures definitely? Why are they not allowed to speak for something? And why is there still communication blackout? BJP is also saying that the end of the problem of Kashmir, it will end definitely when the Pakistan-occupied Kashmir and Aksai Chin will be definitely under the control of Indian Union. After the abrogation of Article 370, Defense Minister said, if any talk with Pakistan will be held, that would be over POK, not J&K. And Home Minister also said after the abrogation that whenever I mentioned the state Jammu and Kashmir, I meant by Pakistan occupied Kashmir as well as Aksai Chin. Communist Party of India also criticized the government, both center government and Jammu and Kashmir government, for not evolving prudent policies for dealing with Kashmir problems. They also highlighted the issue of human right violation, which I must say that is going on from past 3 months. At last, I would like to conclude on behalf of entire Jammu and Kashmir youth. I would like to say that it has always been the youth who has suffered more from past 70 years. Youth has always been the worst sufferers from past 70 years, and still they proved that they possess the best brains. They get a sizable share of prestigious All India Services quota every year. In sports, they also know how to produce the Jammu Islam and Hashmi. For the future of youth of Jammu and Kashmir, Government of India, irrespective of political affiliation, should focus on political stability, employment generation, early restoration of internet facilities in the valley, opening of more and more colleges and universities in the valley. Because if youth is suffering, then youth's future is in danger, definitely. And if youth's future is in danger, then I must say that my country's future is in danger. Thank you so much.
Samiya.